And we're back. Hello and welcome to Sports Plus Life, a podcast dedicated to bringing you news, updates, and takeaways on all things sports. While indulging into some of my life experiences and crazy situations, I am your host, Big Trav, coming to you every weekend. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy. Yo, what's good, baby? All right, so we got the boys in the building, drinking a little beer, talking some shit. All right, so I'm going to introduce one at a time, man. We got Manny coming in at fucking 215, 220. Goddamn rack and stack 6'3". Woo, baby, let's go. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead, Manny. You can go ahead and talk your shit. Come in.
Hey,
blazing.
bitch, why you gotta say my fucking weight, huh? I agree with the height.
It's all good,
6'2",
fat boy.
But
all right,
6'3".
hey man,
You're a little
Manny.
bit bigger than me. Don't be talking about Tubby. The next
Manny,
person.
Look, this light takes off 10 pounds, baby. Camera takes off 10 pounds on mine.
Hey, all right, so we're talking about weight, but let's introduce the next dude who's a little bit bigger than both of us.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he's a little fat boy. He comes in saying he's 190, but really he's 240. Mickey Mouse himself, impersonator. Oh my God. Fat boy himself. DJ Come.
Man, y'all motherfuckers over here. DJ Come. Man, get that shit right, bro. Get that shit right.
Good.
Ain't no DJ Come.
No D-Day? No D-Day?
D-Day? D-Day.
It's all right, man. Go ahead, keep clapping for you, big dog. We're gonna keep clapping for you.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
You say 240?
Because he can't even hear claps.
Yeah, you're definitely 240, bro.
There ain't no fucking way. I will get the scale right now. I proved I ain't no fucking 240.
Get the fucking scale, dude.
Go
get the scale. Step on that shit.
I will get the
scale. Step on it, and then show us the weight.
Keep your foot. Don't come on here butt fucking naked, bro. I gotta post this shit to YouTube. Okay? Don't be fucking coming on here butt ass naked, baby.
Yeah, Trev,
fucking run over here getting a fucking
where's your brewski at though?
Man, you know I can't show labels. I don't know if I can show labels, but if you know the tip right here, baby, you know what that is. That's called the fatty natty daddy natties. You know what I mean? You got them Corona shits?
There's no advertisement, bro. There's no advertisement. It's lemonade.
It's lemonade, hard lemonade.
It's hard lemonade.
But it's not Mike's. But it's not Mike's.
But it's not Mike's.
But it's not Mike's. We can't have Mike's on here.
No. I mean, we can't have Mike's. It's just not.
What Damien say he was playing? MLB.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ain't bought MLB in forever. He's got MLB like 12.
Hey, I don't know. I'm playing Minecraft right now, though.
All right, man. So you already know I was gonna do it to you.
Motherfucker, don't you be doing that shit. Don't you?
You already know what I was gonna do to you. You already know.
Hey, you gotta save that for later. You gotta save that for later.
Or you want me to save it for later? I can save it for later.
Yeah, save it for later. Didn't you say mute your phone?
Yeah, you know what? Hey, man, I'm sorry whoever's listening to it, man. I swear to God, I mute this bitch. Dude, I mean, looking at it right now, it's on red. It's on fucking red. And it's not muted. I turned it down.
Hey, do you have her on bypass, though?
What that skill say? Or what that skill say?
203.
Fucking
yeah,
liar,
over here saying
fucking
hey.
223, maybe. The fuck you talking about?
203.
Hey, but let's talk about them.
That
toes,
motherfucker went.
Man, I'm talking about my damn toes, bro.
Why you got them hobbit ass feet? First of all,
I don't know, bro.
You got hair going to the pinkies.
You right.
God damn, son. What team you pick for your baseball?
Yeah, you know.
Hey, I was drafted to the Pirates. Your mama.
Who's mama? My mama. Hey, each one of y'all can have a turn if you wanted to.
Have a turn. I can set your mama's toes. Is that what you're trying to say?
Hey, mom. I know you just started watching my podcast, but you know, hey, every girl needs a little dick. So you can go ahead and get it. Look, we got it. We got a 6'3" Mexican. We got a 5'2".
Oh, fuck off, dude. Fucking 5'2", bro.
Hey,
at least give me some more height than that, bro.
You're shorter than me, dude. I'm like 5'10", 5'11".
Yo,
you're full of shit, bro.
Huh?
What's your mom's name?
My mom?
Yeah.
Irene. Oh,
hey,
Irene, baby.
So you got DJ over here trying to holler at you.
Yeah, like, he said he don't care about his girl.
Hey, don't be saying that shit, bro. My girl probably listen to this shit. Don't be saying all that.
Why would she listen to it? Oh, that's right. I do got her on Facebook, don't I?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you slid into the DMs, didn't you?
Oh, them big DMs. Them disms.
I want to play Splitgate because my fucking Minecraft is being a little slow.
Yeah,
Minecraft. You got Minecraft, bro?
Yeah.
I'll play you on some Minecraft, bro.
Dude. I can't fucking play Minecraft. It's so fucking... It's lame, dude.
Once you build those mansions, bro, once you get the use of that shit,
bro, you know how many times you gotta sit there? I watched somebody stream one day, man, and he was sitting there.
They sit there for hours,
just
bro.
Fucking digging and digging and fucking.
Bro, if I do it, I have to do creative mode, bro. I have to do creative mode.
I'd rather just have like people to play with, so you can sit there and talk to the guy instead of sitting there in the quiet listening to that damn music, bro. Makes me want to go to sleep.
Man, guess what I got for you? I got you 4 already,
got 3 of them. Oh, that's 4?
That's 4, motherfucker. Hey. He's dyslexic. He's supposed to be dyslexic, not you.
Put him in here.
Hold on, I'm going to throw. I'll throw him to you just now.
Thank you. Hey, if y'all wondering what those fucking caps are for, my nephew's collecting them for school. So I want y'all to think I'm just collecting them just to collect them.
Yeah, so anybody at work, man, that's listening to this and being a dick and talking shit anyways, hey, go ahead and take all your caps. I know you're all fucking functional alcoholics. So go ahead and give them to Manny. All right, don't grab bottles, grab cans.
I mean, Cody's already collecting them for me.
Cody drinks like crazy, man.
So the thing is, I don't have cans. I got bottles.
Where his girl works.
Well, he drinks sodas, he drinks beers, he drinks all that. So he just collects.
I can't do sodas, man. Sodas make me feel bloated and shit, man. It makes me feel.
Because you are bloated, bro. Have you seen his gut?
Fuck you. Look at your fucking armpits, bro. They're bloated out. Fucking sticking out the
armpits, bro.
Take that fucking Miami hat off, dude. There's no way.
Fuck you, bro.
You got a jersey? How long you been a Miami fan?
Dude, I've been a Miami fan since I was a child, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna call bandwagon.
For what? Just because their fucking record they had last year? What do you mean they're 1 game off the playoffs and you said I'm bandwagon, dude? They've been shit for a while.
Hey, look,
I just keep riding that shit.
The crowd is clapping for what I'm saying right now.
It's because you're in control of that shit. Fuck off.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't touch shit. I didn't touch a damn thing, man. That's just what they're doing.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do y'all have a bottle of liquor?
Liquor?
I got moonshine.
I got a bottle.
Does it have stuff in it though?
Oh no, it's empty as fuck. It's
then never mind.
It's somewhere down in the fucking.
I don't got liquor, but I got moonshine. That's about it.
Moonshine.
I was about to say.
No, you said you didn't you get that moonshine from Tennessee, right?
Not from Tennessee. I got
that shit. That's packaged. Oh, yo, you got that?
No,
you got that.
No, that was something else that you got packaged.
You got that bullshit. The one you fucking set a lighter to it and go flames up like that.
No, man, I got the how do you call that shit? I don't know what the fuck the name of it is, but it's like lemonade moonshine.
Lemonade? Nah, man, I like that peach, man, that old school peach.
You got to get those cherries, bro. The cherry moonshines are amazing.
I don't really like cherries. My daughter likes cherries. I don't like that. Maybe I'll give her a little bit.
Your daughter's like 7, bro.
Yeah, man, shit. I had 10 years, 17, whatever.
We're not adding 10 years, bro.
I mean, if we did, it'd be cool, Shit. I started drinking at like 12. I used to sneak in my mom's shit all the time, drink that shit. I know Manny did.
Hey, don't be doing those stereotypical shit just because
that's a state. Let me tell you something. I had a Mexican stepmother, bro, and she had shit laid out in the living room.
But you were right. But you were right.
She had that shit laid out in the living room on a, the Mexicans, they gotta be fancy with their shit, right? So she had the whole cart with a glass top, and it had all the bottles and shit, and every, this was probably Jim Beam and fucking tequila here, and this and that and the third, and it was all put in separate bottles that were like decorated and shit, some crazy shit on the thing. Fuck all that. You can't do none of that. You act like you did something. What'd you do? You scored one run?
How far is it? Yeah, I'm trying to see how far it is.
Oh, a home run?
Yeah.
Why are you lying, man?
I'm not lying. It's a home run right there.
So
if I had my Twitch running, bro, I'd show you I got a home run.
Who worked today? Manny, you didn't work at all. You did one callback.
Yeah, he did one callback, bro. He did one callback.
Lazy piece of shit.
Hey,
Even
that's 2 days in a row.
Kyle was fucking at the house.
He was. He's fucking sleeping, bro.
Hey, that was 2 days in a row, bro. Yesterday, all I did was 2 callbacks. Today, I did 1 callback. I got it.
You're about to have a check. You're about to have a check like Damien.
I'm about to have a Damien check.
You about to have a Damien check, boy.
That fucker was not good, bro.
Yeah, fuck all that.
$620, man.
I don't
That
see
thing
you did it,
sucked.
man. Yeah, fuck you. One check, nigga. I had 3 checks in a row at $1,500
Yeah, but
every
that's
2
more than
weeks.
fucking 600, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but you're gonna get this one check. The next check's gonna look good, and you're gonna go back
Yeah,
to
that
your
next
business.
check's probably looking like 3K,
Try
bro.
having low checks. Well, no, that would be 2, 4, 6, 6 weeks in a row.
Why
That
was
should
it?
hurt you. Well, it would be
Why
more
was
than
it
that
6
because you got
weeks
to
in a
add the
row?
2 weeks after that.
Damn, y'all summers must be bad or something.
Summers are always bad usually.
Well,
This
I've
one
only
ain't
had
been too
one
bad.
bad summer, bro.
One
Bro,
bad.
you haven't
You only
even
been
been
here
here
Well,
one
I've
that
year.
been here
long.
for 1 year.
Yeah, we got our bad summer out the way. We're waiting for the next one. Wintertime will pick up though.
All right, come on, cross it,
Ground
cross it,
ball
cross
out.
it, cross it.
Oh, come on, get.
Oh, you piece. No. I'm playing Rocket League. My bad.
Damon, I feel like you are a bandwagon though.
I'm a dude. Fuck you, bro.
Who's your quarterback?
Shoot it.
Who's your favorite quarterback right now?
Right now,
Right now.
it's definitely not Tua.
Oh shit, bro, that's your starter. How you gonna not want your starter?
He's young, man. He's young. He doesn't have the experience behind the pocket right now.
And it takes you what 3 years to develop, right?
I guess on
He was
average, about
he was
3
drafted
years.
2 years. This will be his 3rd year, right, or 2nd year?
This be his 2nd year.
2nd year, shit.
Mhm. But I mean, he for his rookie year he did good, but you can clearly see his rookie mistakes that he's thrown, throwing in triple
That's what lost him
coverage and shit
games.
like that, and that's what lost him the games,
Yeah.
And then when they put I guess you say backup, he was backup.
During the game,
But when they
he was
put
all
in,
right.
what's his name?
Was
What's the
it
quarterback? Fitzpatrick. When they put Fitzpatrick in there, you can see when he's got his veteran in the game.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can clearly
What did
see
they
how
call
good
him?
he's doing.
What did they call him when they traded him? Fitzpatrick Magic. Some
Magic
shit like that.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, fuck him,
Yeah.
dude. He's a piece of shit. He ain't good.
I love the
went to
way he
another team.
dressed. I love the way he dressed, man. You just got his chest hair just popping out and everything. I just love the way he
the way a
dressed.
man
You're
dresses.
sus as fuck.
You love
dude.
the way
Yeah.
a man dresses.
I do. He's just confident with himself, man.
Yeah, Manny's over there like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about, but I just heard you say something sus as fuck.
Yep.
That's all I heard. Said, hey, man, get that JT hair back for old Fitzpatrick.
Dude, I keep telling y'all, bro. I got a haircut and they shit didn't cut it low enough, so I got the damn frosted tips.
Yeah, I don't know why you got the frosted tips, man.
I literally just said because when I got my haircut, they didn't cut it low enough.
Yeah, the first time I seen frosted tips, right? This was when what was it? Was it Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I think it was both of them. I think
It's probably
both of them.
Backstreet.
They were around the same time. I think both of them had the same thing. But I was in fucking elementary school when that shit came out, and you see all these little preppy ass white boys have little fucking flakes in their hair, man. And you're doing this shit in fucking 2021 or 2020, right?
Oh, golazo. My bad.
The fuck are you talking about, man?
I'm playing Rocket
You
League.
just got a goal.
It's a
and
car.
learn it.
It's a
I know,
car
but-
version. Car version of soccer, bro. Yeah, I gotta get hype. All right, I gotta get
Bro,
hype.
you ain't played that
Why don't
shit
you just
since
play
we
FIFA,
played it last.
bro?
Yeah, you should play. You should be playing real soccer, like FIFA.
Yeah.
Like, you over here, it's like, man, I really don't like soccer like that.
I'd rather drive
just
a
be in a
fucking
car right now.
Yeah.
Matter of
I
fact,
mean,
your
this
car
is-
that you have right now looks like you played Rocket League in real life. Hey, so let's get into something a little grittier, man.
No, bitch.
Come on, man. You said later, bro. This is later. Is it not? This is later. All right, so
Let's talk
really,
about Damien's personal life.
What? No,
before we
first of all,
start
we're gonna
talking
get on
about-
You
you,
want to be picking on my shit, bro.
motherfucker. We're gonna get on you. What happened to the back of your car? I want full details because you were Vegas. You were
Yeah,
vague
you were
as hell,
Vegas
bro.
fuck Sunday, bro. You didn't say
Vague
much
as hell.
about it.
Hey, yo, what happened to your car, man? This shit looks like shit. Right when me and Damien seen that shit, you were like, "Hey, man, Ferry did that shit." That was it. That's really all you said.
That's all you need to know.
Nah, man,
Yeah,
you
but
did something.
what-
Come on now.
What caused that shit to happen, bro?
You fuck her
The
friend?
thing that caused it was something that happened.
Was it that bartender?
The bartender was recent. Like that was
Yeah, and
after
she
me
ain't
and
even
her
with him.
ended.
Yeah.
But watch
That's true.
this. She ain't even with him.
Mm-mm.
Who ain't with
Technically, they're open relationship. You know what
him? Fucking asshole. Nah, so y'all remember that whole situation when I told y'all
Which
that
one?
me and her
I'm saying? Yeah, dude,
were-
you've had probably 30 different fucking open relationships
With the same girl, like
with the same girl
if
and
you wanna
scenarios.
say that. if you want to say that. But no, it was basically that situation back then when I ended up sleeping with one of the managers from the restaurant.
Are you talking about that big
And
girl that looks like a dyke?
no,
Not a dyke. I mean, she just looks a little bit more manly.
no,
I think
not
she
her.
still likes dudes, right? Or no?
No, she's lesbian.
Is she? Okay. All right. I didn't know.
Like straight up.
She
No.
looks like it,
Uh,
but I didn't want to assume. But I did.
nah, I don't think y'all were there whenever.
Are you
I don't
talking
think.
about the black girl that speaks Spanish?
Yes,
That
yes.
one?
I don't think I met that one yet.
She got a whole
No, you
husband, don't
didn't.
she? You fucking family killer. Keep going.
It was something like that, all right.
Yeah, I
But
get.
so what happened was, um, back then I ended up sleeping with her back in November because me and Ferry weren't together, right? So I ended up sleeping with her,
How
and
about you stop playing the game while you're fucking talking? Because you
sorry,
keep pausing because
I
you're
just
doing some shit. You say,
I
yo, I
just
just hit
scored
a boost. Let me stop talking. I just hit a boost. Hold on. I'm trying
I
to
scored
score that
another
goal.
goal. It's 20 seconds left, bro. That's why I said let's talk about it in a second. But nah, you want to talk about it now, so I'm just
No,
like
I'm just saying, you
trying
said
to.
later, bro. This is later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I ended up sleeping with her. After I ended up sleeping with her, um, me and Ferry, that's when we started having our issues.
Problems? Yeah.
Yeah, and recently, what happened with the whole situation was that she decided for some damn reason to end up going through the old messages again, and once she went through the messages, she reread those messages between me and her. So she ended up getting mad all over again.
Damn.
So she tells me to leave. She starts hitting me in the face and all this and that. And
She.
y'all know me when I tell y'all that I refuse to put my hands on a female. I
Yeah,
do
you
not
black
put my
out and do
hands
it
on.
anyways. I know.
Nah,
I mean, my bad.
nah. So she's like over here hitting me. So I grab her arms like this and just like put them down. I'm like, stop fucking hitting me.
Yeah.
That was the
Self-defense.
only time. That was the only time that I ever put my hands on her. But I never.
Well, that's not even like
Basic.
putting your hands on
Yeah,
her. You're
I
just
never.
Well,
like,
that's
preventing
just
her from
stop.
hitting you in your face.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but
stopping
like,
a situation.
but that's what I'm saying. That's the only way I put my hands on her. Just
Was
like
that was
getting
that
her
at
to stop.
the restaurant?
No, this was at her place. So
Yeah,
of
fuck
course it was
that,
just
dude. Don't ever do. Yo, what you do is you run. You run
no.
like a
You
fucking
just
bat out
fucking
of
run.
hell. The
Yeah,
second
that's
she
what.
calls the cops, bro, you at her house. That's it. You over.
Yeah. So that happened, and I'm just over here like, bro, what the fuck? So she tells me to leave, so I start leaving, and I'm over here packing all my shit. And as I'm packing my stuff, all I hear is her grabbing my keys, and I hear her run downstairs. I just finished putting the last thing in my bag. As soon as that happens,
Yeah.
it clicks in my head, and I'm like, oh shit, my gun's in the car.
Mm.
So I put my bag on, and I run downstairs, and I freaking reach over, grab my gun, and put it right here in my waist.
Yeah.
At that time, she's over here calling my mom and my brother-in-law and getting them involved. Like, oh, he's getting the gun. I'm scared. All this and that. I'm just like, bro, like, I'm not even gonna fucking use it on you. I'm in a right state of mind. I'm like, no. So, at the time, my car was at her house because she was gonna end up having to use it, so she can. She had to go to work, so she was gonna end up using it, and
Yeah.
I had my work truck over there. So I end up leaving in my work truck. And the time that I'm leaving, my mom and my brother-in-law are on the way back over here to her house to
Yeah.
get my car.
Yeah.
So in that time when I'm gone and they're on the way here, she ends up going crazy and decides to get the little
Ain't that fucking
what would
convenient?
it be called? Um,
A tire iron.
what's that thing called? The tire iron.
It's a tire
So
iron.
she just goes ham on
Yeah.
him. That's yeah. So she just goes. Now you know the story.
Bro, look, let me tell you something,
She
man.
just goes ham on your car, bro. It
Listen,
just
I
fucked your
wouldn't
shit up.
I wouldn't hit a chick either, right? But if I if I seen old Persian, right? Old ferret, right? If I seen her hit
Oh,
my fucking
ferret.
car, bro. Listen, man, I fucking earned that car, right? I got the credit to get it, all this other shit, and I seen that shit, witnessed that shit. Hey man, look, that tire iron would have slipped out of my hand and just all of a sudden just hit her head, right? Boom. Done. Outside.
But
On the ground.
the thing
Leave her.
is, the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't even see it happen because I was already gone in my work truck.
That's what happens when you leave cars at chicks' houses, man.
But I'm just glad that I took my fucking
work truck, dude. Yeah, bro. If you would have
I'm
took
just
that
glad
work
it
truck
took-
and she would have did some shit
Yes.
to that work truck, bro, that would have been a
Yes.
lawsuit, cops, all kind of shit. You know, you're a
Yes.
simp, so you didn't call no cops. You just drove off.
Well, no, I fucking drove home and just fucking blocked her on everything, so I haven't even spoken to her since.
Bro, didn't you just speak to her recently? Or she hit you up, didn't she? With the other girl? No.
No. With the other girl, that was a whole different situation.
Yeah.
That happened about 4 months ago with the recent girl. And
yeah, was she a waitress? Or she was a waitress, right?
She was a bartender
A
at
bartender,
the restaurant.
yeah.
And she had just clocked out, and at the time it was me and like 4 other friends that were there. We were just sitting there, and then 2 of the waitresses that were working the shift right before, they stayed to chill and drink with us. So I had told her, I was like, hey, you should have just chilled and just drank with us. So Ferry ends up reading those messages because.
Well, bro,
listen,
you know what she has?
But
Look,
no. But listen.
Let me pause you. Let me pause you. Hold on. Wait. She got crazy bitch syndrome, bro.
No, this is what I'm saying. But this wasn't even because she knew about it. This was because one of the other girls in the restaurant decides to end up saying, hey, this girl's over here asking about your man.
Yeah.
But at the time, me and Ferry weren't even together. So, of course, even more shit happened. Ferry decides to go through my messages, and she's like, oh, why you over here messaging this girl? She reads the messages. There was no flirting. There was no nothing. It was just me basically saying, oh, you should have stayed to drink with us as friends. Like, not saying, oh, you should have
bro. I already know. Look, I'm looking at your face right now with your 720p camera. Bro, you look like you were ready to smash, dude. Get out of here. You fucking...
No, this is the thing. At that time, it was not in my intention at all.
Yeah, but at another time, if she were to stay, it would have been
no. But look. So on Saturday, this Saturday just passed.
Yeah.
She just randomly messaged me, so I was like, all right, bet. And I was
the
like,
waitress?
hey, I'm here at the bartender.
The bartender, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, I'm here at Luna, and she's over here like, oh, okay, well, my job is dead right now, so they're letting me leave early. Tell me why she drives 30 minutes to her house to get ready.
Oh, he hit me in my fucking balls.
30 minutes to get to Luna. And then at the end of the night, we end up leaving early. And she was like, hey, is it cool if I come spend the night? I was like, yeah, sure. One thing happened.
You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned. A couple things happened. Don't fucking say one thing. A couple things happened. Just put that mouth on you, though.
Yes.
It is what it is, man. You know what? Manny's probably told me about his situation with old Ferry. Probably about 30 different times, right? And every time I've told him, yo, leave the bitch. Stop talking to her, right? She's fucking crazy. She's looking for one thing, not your thing. Boom, 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 all this other shit. And he gets back into the same scenario every time. Luckily, hopefully, in my mind, for what I know now, he's not fucking with her. But I guarantee you there's going to be one more chance. There's going to be one more chance for her. That's what I see. You shake your head no, man, but you shook your head no a couple times.
No. But listen, this is the thing. Those times, those situations were just between me and her. This time, she ended up getting my whole family involved. The moment you get my family involved, that's a no.
Hey, listen, guys, don't ever fuck with a Mexican's family, first of all.
That's not just a Mexican, too, bro.
You're first of all, look, white people, listen.
Don't just say fucking white people, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Look, it's not my
Dom
fault.
No. Isn't there a thing where Dom Toretto, he's a white motherfucker
minority,
in his family, bro?
Dominic,
I'm a minority? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Plays more of.
This is my Mexican side. Look, I'm throwing my M's up right now. This is my Mexican side, baby.
So what I gotta do is throw you up, bro?
Yeah, throw the M's up, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's my Mexicano side. You know what I mean? Don't take the white side on this one. White people will leave their family all the time.
Nah, that's not me.
Oh, first of all, look at my baby moms, bro. Her whole family left her. She was like the golden child for a minute.
All right, put it this way. Put it this way.
Yeah.
How many situations have you heard of Mexican families not being close?
Oh, dude, none.
Exactly.
Dude, which I know
Bro,
she's gonna
you
listen.
met my family. You met my
Yeah,
family, bro.
yeah.
You see how how
I
open
seen your
my
sister
family
too.
is. Like,
Yeah, and your mom. No, just kidding. No.
yeah, you're lucky I got the AirPods in. You're lucky I got because
Oh,
she's
she's there.
literally in the room right
She's
next
right
door.
there right now. Yo, bring your sister on real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
good elbow, bro.
So I think it said no. So I don't Mariela's probably gonna listen to this shit, but so her and her family are kind of I don't even know how to explain it. So all her family, even though they all have a beef in a certain type of way, which is almost pretty much every fucking Mexican family, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a party, whatever, weddings, all that shit.
The
They
moment they get
always kill
together.
that shit, and they're like, boom, they're best fucking friends when they're there. And then when they leave, they all talk shit behind everybody's back. I don't understand why it's like
That's
that.
every woman. That's every
No,
woman. They all do
not
that
No,
woman.
shit.
he's
I'm
talking
talking
about the
about
family. He's talking about the
family.
family.
Oh, okay.
The entire family, the whole general thing, right? Now, white people, they're gonna talk shit to their son, daughter, cousin's face and be like,
Just
"No, fuck off,"
everybody.
and they're not gonna talk to him for like 6-7 years. It's just what it is. Mexicans just know how to put their family a lot closer than little bullshit. Even though some of them they should probably be exiled.
Let's get it. TKO.
Get what, bro? What are you playing now?
UFC.
This fucking guy. This
I'm
fucking
playing
guy.
code.
Yeah, all right. So Damien, let's get into you real quick, man.
All right, what's up, bro?
How old are you right now?
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
What's the car you just got?
2009 Ford Mustang.
Mm-hmm. What's the engine size?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, I bet you it doesn't fucking matter. 4-cylinder,
It's a V6,
motherfucker.
man. It's
Four?
a V6.
Four? I heard 4.
I heard
That's
4.
Travis. It's a V6.
I heard 4.
I heard 4 too.
Hey, you heard that?
My earphone said 4. 4.
4.
4 cylinders all day, baby. Hey man,
Nah,
4
man,
cylinders ain't bad, man. You get great gas mileage.
Yeah, but it's not a 4-cylinder. That's what I had in my Volkswagen. It's a 4-cylinder.
So you're comparing your Mustang to a Volkswagen?
No.
You
No.
just compared.
Well, if I do,
You just compared
You
them.
did.
if I
You just
do,
compared
the
them.
Mustang is way better than the Volkswagen.
You know what? When we left the golf course that day, right? When we left, we went to Woodland Hills, right? Went there, found out it's gonna be
Travis
like
started making fun of your car. He's like, "Yo, what if your car's faster than David's car?" And I got a fucking Honda Accord, bro.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I told him that in the car ride. So on the we went to Woodland Hills over here in Cartersville, man. And we're sitting there and we're like, all right, we go inside, boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be like 2 hours before we could play and roll in.
It was an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, and then it'll be like another 4 or 5 hours of playtime just to finish up. Damien had to go over, so all right, we'll go to Green Valley.
Hey, but think about it. We could have actually went to the other place just because Damien ended up staying the whole time.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we could have.
That's true.
And then
it just now hit my head. It just now was like processing.
Well, at that time, I didn't know.
Yeah, and then right when we sped off, man, right? So I ended up driving because I knew where we had to go.
No,
and, it was me and Manny in the car, and then we hear Damien's car start up and take off, and we're like, "Bro, there's no noise to that. It's almost like an electric car."
No, I don't believe so. Because believe it or not, I was skirting my tires out of the parking lot.
Yeah, we heard that.
Y'all were already gone.
No, we heard it.
No,
we were barely over that hill right after that cart path.
Well, yeah, I know my car doesn't have that much noise to it, but yeah, it's a V6, man.
Yeah, you need.
I'm expecting to no.
You're
I am going to
expecting a
change
child?
the exhaust out of it,
Whoa.
so it can get just a little louder.
No, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and cut that pipes right to the manifold.
That's
and just
illegal,
let
bro.
that
We
thing
can't do
ring.
that shit.
That's
All
not
right, who's
illegal
gonna find
if you
out?
just say that that's how you got the car.
Yeah, you bought it that way used. You bought it used,
That's
right?
true.
Fuck it.
Yeah, used.
And you still got a tag on it, man. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Pip tag.
No, I just got my new tag. I gotta put that on there today.
No, how many days you got until you got to change
the
it?
30th of next month.
Oh yeah, fucking cut them pipes, bro. You ain't got to cut them. You just take them off. Take them off. And then when you got to put your new tag on
just get my new system only in there. Just get a new system in there. It'd be great, you know.
I don't know why you bought a 2-door car, anyways.
Because
You should have went ahead and bought a 4-door.
It's because young and I wanted a kind of a sporty looking car.
And
You can't call it sporty, and it
It
has no
is.
sport to it.
Technically, it's a sports car, even though it's a muscle car.
It's got 2 doors, yes,
Mm.
but you can't call it a muscle car.
Why is that? It's because it has a V8 in it.
There's no muscle in it.
But
You
still,
got lean.
it's a
You
muscle
got
car.
what you have is you got lean fat in a sports car.
lean
You got that
fat in a
lean. I'm
sports
talking
car.
about. You got that lean fat. You don't even have no protein. There's no protein in it.
All right, look. The only reason why I
You got
got
a Cliff
the
Bar.
V6, bro. The only reason
What
I
you
got the
doing?
V6.
What you're doing is you think you got a lean steak right here. What you really got is a Cliff Bar. That's what you got. You got a Cliff Bar, man.
Nah, man. The only reason why I got the V6, man, is because of insurance. I was comparing them with my insurance I had with my
It wasn't that
Volkswagen.
much more though, was it?
Yeah, it was almost double.
Really?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
You know, I think when they come to prices, I think they just double it like that just because of
Because how young I am.
well, yeah, they don't just factor that V8 going into it; they factor the
Mhm.
V8 with the age. And they're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, nah, dude,
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and double this shit and go ahead and kill you for like,
hmm
what do you got? 4 years?
Yeah, until I'm 25, and then when I turn 25, the insurance should be a lot lower than what it is now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, another $100. That'd be great.
All right, so Damien, I'm gonna go in on you one more time because I know a little bit more about Manny's family than I do yours, right?
All right, go ahead.
So what's up with your mom and dad?
Um,
'Cause, you know, you always make
That's a real
little
question, though.
you make little snidbits about them, right?
No,
Mainly about your
but
father, right?
Yeah, like we hear more about your wife than we do about your family.
Yeah, which is a
Let's
little
just
odd because even Manny knows that he'll talk about his family, his mom, his sister, da da da, brother, and then I'll be like Mariella and my mom and this and that
yeah,
and third, which y'all
yeah,
already know how I act with them. You know, I don't give a shit. But you, it's a little low on the Richter scale.
yeah. So when I was, I want to say about 3 or 4 years old, my mom, my biological mom, and my dad, they got a divorce.
Why do you say
Technically,
biological mom and your dad though?
because
Did your mom leave early?
did she leave early?
Yeah, yeah. Because so
Well,
when I say
there. Let me get into the story. It kind of explains
yeah,
everything.
okay,
And we were still young, so I didn't really understand what was going on. But they were having a divorce, pretty much, But they were
in the
never married,
process,
so they were
yeah,
they're separating. So they're trying to go into court to figure out who has kids.
legal separation with a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's 5 of us,
yeah.
and in the process of them getting divorced or trying to get the kids, my dad found a note that said that my mom wanted to restart and that she wanted to kill all the kids and start over.
Oh yeah,
Really, a
you
death
did tell me
note,
this. You did tell me
a
this. I
death note.
remember.
So your mom had a death note written out.
Yeah, but the only reason why she had that is like your wife is right now. She had that postpartum
Postpartum. Mm-hmm.
depressions type stuff. That's
Yeah,
what she was going through because
that shit gets fucking serious,
she had
dude.
5 kids in 7 years, so she's popping them out. And it put a lot
Left
of
and
stress
right.
on her body.
Your dad
So her
doesn't know how to pull out.
therapist, yeah,
Same dad?
her therapist told
Hey,
her
hold
to,
on. They're all the same dad, right?
yeah, all the same dad.
So you all got the same dad, okay?
Yep. So her therapist is saying write down things in a journal, notes helps with your mental
To
stuff instead of
to
talking. To process
process it in a
everything.
different way.
Exactly.
Yeah, some people
Yeah,
can't talk. Yeah,
yeah. So she wrote a lot of stuff, and that was on her mind. So she wrote it up, threw it in a ball, and threw it in the trash. That helped her get through her what's on her
try to get
mind, get
rid
it
of
out.
the
Exactly.
memory, the situation
hmm
that she's going through currently. Yeah.
Yeah. So they used that in the court to get the kids pretty much. So my dad got me, and then maybe about a year or two later, my dad found my stepmom now. And
Mm-hmm.
it was probably about a year or so before they got married, and then we
So
moved here in Georgia.
so after dealing with all that shit, they finally got split up,
Yeah, yeah.
and you were going back and forth, all the kids.
No, not necessarily. It was always with my dad. I always stayed with my dad. It was mostly like holidays. Like I remember
So
seeing her Easter and
so out
Christmas.
of
That's probably
5 kids, all the 5 kids stayed with your dad,
yes,
and then she would just get them kind of whenever.
yeah. So it's like mostly holidays. So
Yeah,
only
and they
memories
found
I can
somebody
remember
new.
is Easter. That's the only
Yeah,
time I can really remember seeing her is on Easter.
and then
And
he
then
found
on
somebody
her,
new.
yeah. And he got remarried, and so did my mom. But it was probably 12 years before I actually got to see my mom again.
Yeah,
So, but in that process, there's a lot of stuff in that process. But my dad, he got remarried to my stepmom currently,
yeah.
and for some reason I was the kid who always got picked on. I
Well,
was
you're
like
the
the black
youngest, right?
sheep. No, I'm kind of the middle kid,
Yeah,
but I'm the oldest boy.
yeah,
So I kind of had to take that responsibility of protecting the family when my dad's no longer home.
yeah. So he's
So,
probably working all the time, huh?
and he worked all the time. He was never home until we were in middle school.
What do you have, like 1 or 2 jobs?
I do believe he had one job, but he would work that job for like a year, and he would quit or get fired, and then move on to the next job. So he'd
Yeah.
never sit in one job for a long period of time.
Well, that's probably due to like stress. I mean, you're talking about caring for 5 kids by yourself, and hopefully
Well,
somebody helps you
he's
within
married at this
family and
point.
shit.
Like he has
Oh,
my
so he
stepmom.
has her income too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So finally, she also has 2 kids as well. So she couldn't move here because the legal battle between my stepmom and her ex-wife or husband, sorry, not wife, ex-husband, and the
The,
kids couldn't move down to Florida, so we moved here to Georgia.
yeah.
So just so the kids can
Okay.
see
So
their dad and
so
everything.
so your stepmom was with another one previously,
Yes, and have
right?
2 kids.
And he was in Georgia.
Yes.
She was down in Florida with y'all.
No, she's in Georgia.
She's in Georgia. Oh, so he met her
Yeah.
online or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they
So
got
he
married, blah
ended
blah
up
blah.
moving all. Yeah, he
And
ended up
then yeah,
moving
we
all
moved to
y'all up
Georgia.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we moved from Florida to Georgia.
Damn.
So years go by, and I just feel like she always had a target on me. No matter what, I was getting beat. I was the one getting in trouble, and it was just really bad until
Oh,
I got
that's
into high
that's
school.
yeah. That's how
High
I
school
was.
was Yeah, high school was really bad. So the first time I was actually sent to jail is because of my stepmother. So we were again having an argument, and we got kind of physical. I never put my hands on her, but we got kind of physical. She started yelling. She hit me in the
Yeah.
face, and then at one point, I remember in my dad's room talking to her, and my dad thought I hit her,
Yeah.
but I was never nowhere near her. So my dad came over here and hit me in the face. And then after that, the
Yeah.
next thing I knew is that we were in
Yeah.
the
I heard about
kitchen.
that.
I was hitting shit in the kitchen, and then my dad had me pinned up against the wall with his hands around my throat trying to kill me.
Oh yeah. I think you said something about that
Yeah.
before. Yeah, that's how my stepmom was, man. So my adopted father,
Mm-mm.
right? Not my real father, my adopted father.
Your
Real father,
adopted
I didn't know
father,
him till
the one that's always calling you, right?
yeah. The one that was always calling me is my real father, right?
Is that the
Okay.
one that
So
sounds like it's from Louisiana?
well, he's a Mexican country boy
The one
type
that
of
was on the phone
thing.
the other day when we were listening to it, I say it sounded like it's from the Bayou.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was. I didn't find him until I was like 17, 18, and then I
Mm.
finally met him at like 21, 22 or something like that. And then he calls me every fucking day.
Yeah.
Anytime, I mean, he's just boom, there he is.
Bro,
Which I love
we'd
talking
be in
to
the
him.
middle of playing that game. Travis is like, all right, he could just hold on real quick. This game's a little too
Yeah,
important. And I'm just like, bro,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, so he literally calls me every single day. It doesn't matter what. So this is my thing. When you adopt a kid, right? Your sole value is to take the responsibility of taking care of that kid, regardless of what it is, emotional, physical, everything. Boom. That's you decided to sign them papers. This is your kid, right? So my adopted father doesn't do that. Right now, I understand that my real father wasn't there, and he's trying to make up for last time, and this that, and third. But shit, my adopted father, he's trying to make time back because I ain't talked to him in a minute. There's certain shit that goes on, which I'm gonna talk about in another episode. Probably a solo. You know what I mean? Maybe I might have Damien on because he might have a little bit similarities, but that's how that happened. So he ended up marrying a Mexican woman around. I would say, damn, I was probably like 12 years old, maybe 10, 12 years old. So it started out good. Even she knew, which I think he told her what was going on, and he adopted me and this and that and the third. So she would try to teach me Spanish and all this other stuff, and introduce me to like quinceañeras and take me to weddings where all the kind of culture shit was going on, take me to her family's house and everything. And then it would turn like a switch, man. It was like freshman, sophomore year of high school, just turned the switch. And she was just acting bad as hell, man. I'm talking about she would just talk shit about me. That's back when I had crooked ass teeth, man. I'm talking about like they're
But
going back crooked because
but
I
do you
don't
think that
wear my
was?
retainers or
Do you
nothing
think
like that.
Do you think? Do you think that situation happened because her and your pops were probably having issues at the time, so she didn't want to take it out
Well,
on
yeah.
him, so
So
she
that
took
could
it out
have
on
been
you?
as well. Yeah, so that could have been as well because when he was working at, I think I can't remember. I think it's Shaw or some other plant at the time. He ended up getting laid off, took welfare, or is it welfare, right? Where you get paid
Yeah.
every month and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he ended up taking that, and he just lived off of that shit. And then she would go, you know, my bad, but stereotypical shit. She would go clean lawyers' offices and their houses and shit like that. Later on, right? She was a dirty bitch. Later on, and my bad if my old stepbrother is listening, which I doubt, but let's say later on in life you end up listening to this shit. She ended up, you know, she was a nice woman at first, and then she turned bad. But I don't know if it was always like that. But she ended up getting caught on camera stealing from a lawyer's house over
Oh,
there
nice.
in Rome. It's a Horse Lake Creek or some shit like that. She ended up stealing from that dude's house and got caught, deported. Because I mean, even if you got a green card, the second you mess up and you go to jail or anything, it's like a breach of contract. You get sent back. Boom.
Oh shit.
We give you this shit, right? As far as Americans, we give you this shit so you can be good, do your thing, live here and stay here and do everything like that. If you fuck up, man, that's your fault. You know, you get presented an opportunity with anybody. It doesn't matter who you are, Russians, anything, you know, Canadians, whatever. You want to live here, boom, boom, boom. You get this. You get presented an opportunity. You're here. Don't fuck up. You fuck up, you're gone. You go back to whatever country that you were from, right? So, anyways, she would do that somewhere like in the middle of high school, early high school. She would just do that shit constantly, man. You know what I'm saying? And then that fucked me up. I was always a confident person from the get go because I just don't care about what the fuck people say. But because it was her, I think it had a detrimental aspect on
Is it
the
because
way
she
I
was more
look
of
at
a
some
mother
shit.
figure to you? Because I guess you
Well,
didn't
so
really
yeah,
have
so
that mother figure.
my mom was fucking up at the time too.
Yeah.
So I kind of turned to her a little, not much, but I turned to her a little bit. Right. And it's like, all right, there's still somebody here, right? That's showing me my culture, even though my mom told me about my pops early before then. And I didn't really care because I'm young, right? But that was like another stepping stone. It's like, yo, here's some of my culture I can get used to, right? I can kind of reflect on, and you know, all my friends and everything's like, damn, you know, this, that, and third. Yo, you look Mexican as hell. Why aren't you this and why aren't you that? Why don't you speak this? Why don't you speak that? It's like, bro, I don't fucking know. You know, I was like, yo, I know I got a Mexican dad out there somewhere, but shit, you know, we just here. That's it. But yeah, she ended up doing some, you know, all kind of dirty shit, man. Just talking shit and everything like that. We used to get in each other's face and everything. I've never touched a woman, right?
That's
As
how
far
I
as
can relate
like
with that, bro. Like we
abusive or
always in
nothing
each
like
other's
that.
face.
Even though, because I always knew as a young kid, it's like, yo, don't do it, because
Mm.
you were just gonna get fucked up. Even though they want to be a bigger person and try to hit you and this and that and third, yo, run, step back, and get the fuck away.
Yep.
That's how I was always taught. And then, you know, the other thing, I used to see my mom get beat when I was a kid too by the dude she was with that she was fucked up on. You know, she used to be on, you know, meth and all this other kind of shit because of old boy. And, you know, they used to sell all kind of shit, and I'd see some of their products and stuff like that, you know. It's rough, you know, on both sides. It was never easy on one side or the other. It was rough here emotionally, and on the other side it was rough here physically because I could see it. So my mom's side was physically, and that side was more emotionally. There's still some physical stuff, but it was like more emotionally than anything, man. Just kind of tearing people down when you didn't need to. When, you know, and like Mandy said, it was probably a reality of them fucking up with each other, my adopted father and his wife. But yeah. So yeah, I can relate to somewhat of your story, man. You know, there's a lot more that goes into all that shit, which I'm probably gonna make a long podcast on that shit of just shit that just happened to me
Yeah.
growing up. Because I've always I never really told anybody. It was just kind of, I tell certain
Lingering there.
people.
It's just
Yeah,
there. It's
yeah.
just,
I tell certain people certain parts.
yeah,
It's
I
like, yo,
got you.
You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned. This is the reason why this portion here is just kind of fucked up, or this portion here, this portion here, this portion here. It's not really like a whole timeline where they can piece it all together. It's like snippets of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyways, what happened to your mom?
So my mom, she got remarried and stuff like that. That was good and all with her. She went to her wedding and stuff like that. It was great, beautiful thing. And then finally, her husband got a little physical with her.
Yeah, started abusing her.
So like putting his hands on her. So they're not divorced, but they're trying to work out a divorce because he's not paying for it, even though he's trying to make my mom pay for it. But it's like they should split it. It's like just go to agreement and split, you know. So technically she's still married to him, but they're not
Yeah.
together. So I see her occasion. Try to go see her every summer if I can when I'm up
Yeah.
in Florida or down in Florida. Sorry. But yeah, I was never around her. You know, I never got to see her unless it was a special occasion. There was one point in where I was throughout middle school, I never see her. Like I never got
Yeah,
to
it's
see her.
always doing something,
And then
gone, whatever.
yeah, it's because my dad wouldn't
Yeah,
allow us to see
probably
her
for a reason.
because
Yeah.
there was a reason. Yeah, but now it's like now that I'm talking to her and now that I've actually building a relationship with her, it's like she's actually not this bad person my dad
So
talked about. Like he swore that
you're
she
talking
did
to her now.
drugs. She swore like I talk to her almost
Okay.
every day. Yeah.
So
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 it's
you
like
can't
he was putting so
so
much.
no, I don't want to knock on nothing that you got going on, but so you can't always trust what she's going on now. Because right now she's probably a better person, man. Everybody's grown. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She ain't got no worries or nothing like that. But back then she might have been. You know, like I said, I didn't know my mom was on drugs
Yeah, of
until.
course.
Well, no, I kind of knew it early. You know, we were getting ripped out of my uncle's house. She was going back to old boy again that she was with. That used to beat her and shit. Like she's been back and forth to him like 10, 50 times. But it was one of those occasions, and then my adopted father had to come pick us up from my uncle's house, crying and shit. You know, da da da. I'm hearing them talking upstairs and shit. You know, and then my uncle kind of told me a little bit, and then my adopted father told me a little bit because there was a newspaper clipping of she just got arrested for this, that, and third. The reason why she had an ankle bracelet on, right? So it's just kind of.
Is it because her boyfriend gave it to her?
Well, yeah, well, no, I don't think so. I think it was just her repeating what happened after the fact.
Addiction.
Huh? What'd you say, man?
Was it an addiction?
No. It was just kind of like, you know.
From, like,
so she was kind of like going in that lifestyle of what she was before, and then she kind of kept going with it after. I think that's what it was. You know, I don't know every fucking story. I just see what I see. You know what I mean? But I would, you know, no matter what, I would always know when she would go back to him or about to. And I would tell whoever I'm with or or I would know previously and I'd be like, nah, I'm not going. When she tried to pick us up and shit. Hey, let's pause right here real quick. I gotta take a piss.
Damien, don't move. You think it's still recording, or do you think he actually paused it?
No, it's still recording. It shows that it is. You can actually hear him piss in the background.
I know, I was about to say that. When he gets back, don't even say anything. Just see if he... Actually, no, I'm going to tell him.
Well, I'm sure when he's editing, he's going to hear it.
I got a plasma from a secondary.
He's playing Splitgate?
Yep. Stupid.
So at 45 minutes, we got to pause about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Damn, he's still pissing?
Dude, that was a long-ass piss, bro.
Hey, just to let you know, we heard the moment you peed to the moment
my
you
mic's so
stopped.
fucking good. All right, everybody pause for a second because it's going to be my cut. Hold on. All right, so Damien, man. So you and your mom are good right now. As far as it goes. So what about your dad? What happened to him?
Not so much. Not until I really realized how I guess
you think he was trying to just keep you away, keep her away to keep him in a better position with the kids?
I don't know. I think he wanted to do the best for us, but at the same time, it's like we're grown ass adults now. It's like you can't really tell us what to do.
Yeah.
So kind of back off. You know, let us go and learn from our mistakes. You know, let me do what I can do. And then if there's something to the point where it's like you're going to prison or your life's threatening or something like that, then
Yeah.
jump in. It's like that's when you start becoming a father and really
Yeah.
just
maybe
trying to teach them how to
yeah.
learn. Just let them learn on their
maybe he
own.
just hasn't
But be there
realized.
to
Maybe he
support
just
them.
hasn't realized his
Yeah.
past mistakes of what's currently going on. You see what I'm saying?
He doesn't ever think he did anything wrong. That's the thing. He's got a big ass head. And he thinks he's a
Well,
freaking god.
see, that's
And
the thing
that's
with me
his problem.
sometimes is
So he's one of those type of dudes that has that big ass.
Yeah,
type
he
of
thinks he's
ego.
untouchable. Even though he's 40 years old, he still thinks he's
so that's one
untouchable.
of the things I worry about with Mia, right? So her mom's not in the picture, but she was on drugs. She was doing this. She did go to rehab. It's all filed,
Yeah.
Correctly, and this and that and third, where you can kind of pull it up if you wanted to, I guess. So she, I always worry about that later in her life. Of y'all know I'm strict on her, man. I'm tough as shit. I don't want her to be some man. To me personally, I don't want her to be like some man or woman, whatever she decides to go with, that needs to, treat her and do this and do that and take care of her. I want her to be her own woman, right? No matter what, I want her to be
kind of think
be
independently. and stuff like
very
that.
independent, man. You can do everything by yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. That if somebody else wants to come in your life, cool, mesh with them, but don't depend on them. And so with her mother, she always tried to depend on other people to take care of her. I think that's where she messed up. She met that one dude that got her on drugs, which I think she was already kind of on pills before I even met her. So that just kind of hit that way. But that's one thing I worry about her is maybe her, which I guess your case is a little bit different, but I feel like that maybe she might resent it later of what I did. You see what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, you might be having that same problem already right now.
Yeah.
Like when she cut her hair and stuff like that. Like
she's
that could be like
outlashing on some shit.
exactly. Yeah. So because she's trying to get that attention,
that's the
and
thing.
maybe that's what she wants.
I don't think it's attention for me because my mother said, it's you need to pay more attention to it because you're either playing too many games or doing this and doing that. So when I get home, I take a shower. My attention, y'all know I don't get on till like 7:00. My attention's on her and feeding her and taking her a shower and doing all this and just playing with her until about that time. Then I get on for a few hours and I get off, and then we're literally the reason why I don't go to bed till 12 is because I'm playing with her till about 10, 11. Sometimes we play a little later and shit, but most of the time during the week, I'm with her after, and we're chilling, da da da. And bro, even if I'm like, go sleep in your bed, guess where she ends up sleeping? Exactly.
Your bed.
Bro, and she's like, let's cuddle. No, bro, I ain't cuddling you. Like, you hot as fuck. Get off of me. You know what I mean? But she's always with me no matter what. Anywhere we go, she's with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She travels with me. I don't care if it's like, we this.
I mean, you've taken her golfing with us
every time, man. Shit. I've been.
Except this last time because that was because she was in the water.
Well, she was out on the lake with her grandma.
And then my sister. Yeah, they were out there on the pontoon playing and having fun and riding the rafts and shit like that. So, but usually everywhere she goes with me.
Yeah. Besides that, you always
all
have
the time, dude.
Yeah.
I don't ever neglect her from anything. If I go somewhere, if I'm going to Alabama to see my wife and kid and shit like that, I take her with me. If I go anywhere, man, Tennessee, Savannah, boom, boom, boom. I never take no vacations by myself, man. I've had her since she was like 2 years old too. So it's kind of one of the things. All right, so we're gonna switch the subject back on Manny, because we already hit a good bit of old Damien boy, old Mickey. So Manny, man, Mickey. One thing I need to ask you.
Mickey, you so fine, you so fine.
Hey,
that's Vicky, not Mickey.
Hey, don't get your ego up though.
Fucking Miami hat. Anyway, so Manny, man,
we still gonna beat fucking Detroit. Don't give me that shit.
I don't.
I don't think they even play each other.
They're
to
two
be
sides
honest.
of the spectrum, and even if we did in a playoff game, if that so happened,
don't you say he's gonna beat us?
If
don't
that
say
so
they
happened,
are gonna beat us, bro.
Because of old kneecap biting Campbell, we're gonna take your fucking kneecaps, baby. We're gonna rip them off.
All right.
First one we're gonna rip off is Tua. We're gonna rip his fucking thing off, and you're gonna be left with a backup. That's what's gonna happen. So Manny, man, me and Damien have a little bit of a similar situation. Me and you also got a similar situation. What's up with your father? I know you don't really know him or never really known him. Do you ever try to like meet him or ever thought about looking for him? I know you got certain things that you're like, fuck him, he was never there and shit like that. You said that to me. But even with me, there's always that little underlying aspect of, damn, you know, I've thought about meeting him when I was younger. You know, I've already met him now and all that shit, but damn, I've thought about meeting him. I've thought about knowing him and this and that and the third. I don't know what your backup story is, or what your mom told you, or what you found out, something like that. You know.
I mean, in my situation, I'm just like,
He wasn't around, so he's not around now. So fuck it. Kinda.
Yeah, that's basically my mindset. But it's more of hey, I came up. You didn't talk to me since I was 10. Then I came and saw you when I was 5.
So you've met
15.
him. Do you remember meeting him when you were 5?
No,
I mean, it's kind of early, so usually like your memory's gone by like 7.
No, so what happened was he was in my life from when I was little until I was like 8 or 9. After that, he just didn't talk to me.
Yeah.
Didn't come see me. He used to pick me up all the times, and I would at least spend like every other weekend with him.
Yeah.
Right.
Pause. Go ahead.
I was like, pause for what? But yeah, it just got to the point where he just stopped coming around and didn't really come pick me up anymore or anything.
Did you ever figure out there was something going on with his life? Maybe not like being able to work or provide enough money for you, anything like that.
So what it was he ended up getting hurt at work.
Yeah, so he couldn't work no more. Disabled.
And well, no, he was just disabled for a little bit.
Oh, for the meantime, until he was able to go back to work. Yeah.
Yes. So once that happened, it was more of him basically not wanting to come around because of the whole situation between my mom and him. So it just got to the point where I was just constantly asking where he was, to the point where one day I just got tired of asking, and I was just like, no, screw this. Like, I'm not going to try and be in somebody's life that
doesn't want you either. Yeah. See, that's a problem with kids too, man. Not necessarily kids, but fathers as well. But so when I was growing up, man, I would constantly, because of all the kids asking, yo, are you Mexican? Or are you this? Or are you that? Which kind of hurts me a little bit, man. It doesn't really hurt me too much now, but when people are like, yo, you're Mexican, you can't even speak Spanish, knowing that I'm Mexican, right? And then knowing I really can't speak Spanish, I can understand a little bit, and I can kind of understand the conversation kind of going on, even though I can't really speak it that well at all. You know what I mean? That still kind of hurts a little bit. You know what I mean? And then so that going back to early stages in life, and I was like, damn, fuck, who is my father? Who is this dude? Who is that? My mom, I was like 8 to 10 somewhere. She pulled out a file, right? It was like an old. They weren't married, so it wasn't like a divorce file. It was like more of like a custody file in a way. And it had his old picture, right? Yo, this is your father, and this is his name, whatever, right? It had that kind of stuff. And then at that point, I was like, all right, so I know I'm at least half, right? I know that. But no matter what, growing up, man, I always knew that I wasn't full. And then, growing up, I'm around white people all day, so it's more of a white family until I had my stepmom around 10 to 12 somewhere. And then she kind of really introduced me. But see, all my friends during high school, man, were all Mexican, man. I had a lot of black friends. I had a lot of Mexican friends. That was about it. White friends, I think there's probably like 2, man. I couldn't really relate, man. I don't know. Besides Tim now. Tim is, shit, we've been friends for how long have I been here? 4 years, and then probably like 2 or 3 years car business wise before that. It's about 7 years I've been with Tim. That's probably the only white friend I got. The other friend I got that I still talk from high school, which I didn't go to high school with Tim, but that's who I know now. But before that, the only friend I kept was a Vietnamese dude named Da Do.
All right. Hey, but let me ask you.
Diado, Diado. He actually has a stream on Facebook. I think he streams Fortnite still, actually. Yeah, it was funny as shit, man. Let me tell you one story real quick on him, man. You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned. we used to skip school all the time, or like lunch breaks and shit, and we would just drive our. Well, I guess
Hey kids, stay in school.
stay
Stay in
in
school,
fucking
for sure.
school. Don't
Yeah.
do what I did.
Stay in
But
school.
we would
bro.
leave all the time and go back. Like, so he lived here in Garden Lakes in Rome, right? So we would leave the high school way over here, drive all the way to his neighborhood. There was this little cul-de-sac that really nobody. There was like 2 houses for sale, and the other ones were bought out. But they worked during the day, so we would go there and we just we'd smoke all day. Boom, right there, and then go back to school and pick up a class. But it's funny as shit one day. So we all had name tags.
Pick up A class.
We had fucking name tags, right? And each name tag had our name on it. So we would go take pictures for these name tags every single year. So when he told the dude, he was like, yo, what's your name? How do you spell it? Da, 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 this, that, and third. He's like, all right, yeah, my name is Dill, D-I-L, and my last name is Doe, right? His real last name was Doe.
Dildo.
Right? So every fucking, bro, I think it took him 3 months of school before it was a economy teacher, right? Where they talk about business and all this other shit. She's seen it, right? He would sit in the back of the class just because of that, because he wanted to keep the joke going through all the kids, and she finally seen it and gave him like ISS for like 4 days and out of school suspension for like 2 days.
Funny as hell,
It's
bro.
funny as shit. Everybody was talking about the shit around school. I was like, God damn it. Why would you be so stupid to do some shit? I mean, you have the perfect setup to do it. Do it. I mean, obviously, I would have done that shit if I had it. That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so you ain't tried to hit your father up since?
No, because so I knew him since I was like about 8, 9.
Yeah.
After that, like I said, he didn't really come around. And then after that, it was more of him basically not wanting anything to do with me. To the point where he ends up just cutting all communication, like stop paying child support and everything.
Yeah.
Right? And it got to the point where I had to physically go to him and get him to sign the papers.
Damn.
For the divorce papers?
Not custody.
Child support.
Custody. Okay.
No.
Child support papers. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because my mom had already had full custody, and he just didn't pay or anything. So I had to physically go myself at the age of 15 to get him.
Yeah. Well, so because it was so early, he didn't have to pay alimony
like
either.
He told me. Nah.
Yeah, I think he's got to be like with
But
it.
like he told me, he was like the whole situation that happened between me and your mom. I love you and all this and that. And I'm just like,
Nah, you just don't want the
well,
papers.
He did, then. Yeah.
But your mom's pretty well off, anyways, ain't she? Like,
yeah,
she's okay. I mean, obviously, she probably still needs a second income, man. With nowadays how it's going. But she's been in that house for a minute, hasn't she? Or is that rent? Y'all renting, or she bought it?
She's paying it.
Or renting?
Paying.
No,
Paying is bought.
I'm renting.
You're renting from her, but she
I'm
bought
renting.
the house originally back then. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Your mom could cook too, boy. She made them tamales. Woo.
I don't know, man. When we came on to Sunday, bro, you can cook some food, bro.
Yeah, I can cook all right, man. I can cook certain shit, man. I can't cook everything good. So, like, I cook certain Mexican dishes, like the simple ones, like fideo and stuff like that. I cook.
Yeah.
Pozole. Well, I lost all my notes, so I can't really cook that no more. But Manny's mom made it was Eric's son and daughter, his twins. It was their birthday party, and she made a whole bunch of tamales and everything like that. What, drunk beans too? What do they call that?
Oh, frijoles.
Yeah. So she made that too.
Eric made those.
Eric made those? They were off the chain. But she ended up making tamales, man, and them things were banging, dude. I didn't have no like sauce or nothing like that with it, but just raw. Them things were good as hell.
Good
Dude,
shit.
I ended up taking like 12 home, and tell me how I ate all 12 of them before I went to bed. And I had like 5 of them before I left.
I would love to have some just good old like homemade tamales, man.
You gotta get Manny's mom, man. Hey, matter of fact, bring your mom on the podcast. Be like, Ma,
No.
Monday.
Get him the tamales. Bro, I'm not fucking playing fucking one in the chamber, because all they do is just fucking hide in the portal and just fucking shoot you from every direction.
Yeah. So let me ask you, Damien, what do you think about this job so far? Now, be careful. But what do you think about this job so far? I'm gonna cut that be careful out. But this is a podcast, man. This is after work, so you can kind of talk your shit. But just know Justin watched my shit too.
Well, I was gonna say some shit, but overall, man.
Wait. Justin watches
he
this?
watched it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because I got it off his
Yeah, Justin's
Facebook.
on Facebook too.
Go to
Fuck
watch
you,
him.
Justin. I'm just
Fuck
kidding.
you, Justin. Nah, Tim.
Alright, y'all continue
Yeah, if I
this.
say it, I get fired tomorrow.
Nah, Tim said that. Tim
Y'all
said, "Fuck
continue
you,
this?
Justin."
I am going to the bathroom.
He's leaving anyways in like 2 weeks.
No, I like the job, man. It's a
Let me tell you
a
something.
pretty cool job.
Arrow as
to,
Arrow as a whole is a fucking great company to work for. When you look at it as a whole, right? You know, you get a company work truck, right? You get to take it home, do what you do, boom, 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 all that stuff. All you gotta do is make sure the oil change is done and get the car washed. That's it. Which you wash for yourself.
Yeah.
The hours
Easy shit.
are great, honestly. Even if, you know, I hate coming in at 7:30. I ain't gonna lie, I hate coming in at 7:30. But if we can go back to the 8 o'clock, that'd be perfect. Because then I would never be late to be at the office because I got to take my daughter to school.
I was gonna say you have a pretty good excuse to not be able to come in.
Yeah. So I can't take my daughter in until 7 o'clock, and usually by the time I live right next to the school, literally right next to it. So by the time I fight all that traffic and get back, it's already 7:15, 7:30, and then I got to drive up, which is another 25 minutes because I gotta drive back through that school traffic again to get out of it.
Yeah.
But so that's all right, man. It's not bad. And then by the time we get our jobs done and everything, as long as it's not raining, man, usually I'm home and I'm finished with my jobs around 1 to 2 o'clock. You remember that when you work with me,
and we get paid pretty well too. You know, we get paid pretty well.
You know, it's we're commission based, so it's all dependent on what we do. But even when me and Manny were working, man, me and Manny we used to work up north a lot, and we would still be off by 12 o'clock because we would just be gunning every time. Because at that time, anytime you work up north, you ain't got to come to the office; you just go straight to your job, which was
north,
beautiful. I wish they would do that.
Yeah, I was only here a couple months before they started switching off for the north. Who's got the different?
Yeah, the new branch came in, and we sold that to them, and then we took another spot or something in Atlanta wise. Yeah, but if we didn't have to come to the office at all, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, I might even get a text or not tonight because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to edit all this tonight. But let's say in a couple days, I might get a text from Justin being like, we can't do that no more. Yeah, you can't come in whenever you want to. You cannot come in at all. Yeah, you gotta be here by 7:30. If we just had to do one, like even if me, man, I would be like, if we didn't have to come in, that'd be awesome. And then we would just do one meeting a week, and we had to come in. That'd be fine. Where we can all hang out, chill.
Well, that's how we were doing it. That's how we had it. We had one meeting a week, and then they changed it because of COVID. It's like, oh, now everybody can come in.
Well, yeah, so this is the other thing. I understand why they're doing it. Like, if you look at it from a logical perspective, I understand why. They want everybody to connect with each other, be with each other, because Arrow, even if they say it and you don't believe, they are really family-based, man. You look at anybody, right? Look at Manny. Manny has a brother in here, right? I don't have nobody because I ain't got nobody down here, but a lot of people have different people that are family inside the company. That's how they
got Joey, Josh, and Brody.
Yeah, Joey and Scott, and then Joey's wife, right? Joey's wife works in the office. Brody and who is it? Josh, right? Yeah,
Josh.
Mm-hmm. So you got a lot of family base, man. They hire with them because that person knows that family member and how they work. Yo, if you're not gonna work good, don't add them. We need somebody who's gonna work good. So it's not a bad company to work for, man. There's just little ins and outs that can be perfected. That's it. Mainly with communication between customer to office to text. Yeah. That's mainly where all the hiccups go because there's too many lines of communication. That's it. Because you got to go here, and here just to get this, and then you got to go back, and back just to tell them what's wrong and this and the third, and then you got tech to manager. So you got all these different areas you got to sit here and talk and work around and everything like that. So, but as a whole, man, Arrow's a great company, man. I wouldn't say I'm a lifer, but if I had to be, I'd be okay with it. That's why I'm trying to do different avenues.
Well, if I can get,
it's just man, my look on it is that by the time I'm 30, which is 2 years from now, I'm 28 now. 2 years from now, by the time I'm 30, I don't want to be doing back breaking labor. That's my thing. You know what I mean? If I could have had a business or do something like that, or I tattoo too, so it's like if I can just do that steadily, or even the podcast now, man, do that where I can get enough sponsorships and generate enough money to where I don't have to work like that again.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be awesome. If I could just sit here and do podcasts all day, do 3 to 4 podcasts a day and post them and do this and get sponsorships and add revenues and all this other stuff, man, I would, man, because bad breaking work sucks, man.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like I know I'm
But
still young.
you're young.
I should
You
be fine.
need to,
Yeah, I should be fine in the next couple of years,
yeah.
But my goal overall is to work as a salesman. That's my overall
Honestly,
goal.
what I would
is
tell
to
for
become a
you, because
salesman.
you just hit 21, what I would tell for you is
Yeah.
you need to experience as much back-breaking work. So when you do get that job you get later on in life, you'll appreciate it so much more. It's like, yo, at least I'm not climbing ladders in 200-degree weather because the shingles are sitting here radiating heat off of me. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting on top of a roof where the shingles are burning my ass,
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man. But as far as a whole, man,
Oh
we don't
yeah, I
have a
know.
bad.
I know. I've been in it right
We
now.
don't have it bad at all, man. It's actually really good. Hey, Arrow, if you're listening, you want to sponsor me, baby?
No, they're not gonna sponsor you because they want to keep you.
Yeah, they probably want to keep me. Yeah,
They don't want
yeah. We'll give you $2,000.
They don't want to give you more money.
We'll give you $2,000 a month, man, just to go ahead and keep making podcasts. Make sure you
But you still gotta
make sure you plug in Arrow every 5 to 6 minutes. Bet.
You can pre-record it and add it into your editing.
Yeah.
So you don't have to say it over and over again.
I thought about doing that too. What I thought about doing is just doing an Arrow thing, and then doing a podcast, and then taking that podcast and sending it to what's it?
Arrow.
Yeah, sending it to Arrow and being like, yo, I'm talking about y'all. Look, I'm getting views, even though it's people that work with us. I'm getting views just because they want to see how the fuck we talk.
No, you need to make a separate Instagram account and maybe even another Facebook account.
I got a separate Facebook. I got a separate Facebook account and Instagram account. Big Trav. I think it's I don't know if the Instagram the Facebook is just Big Trav or Travis Rodriguez. I can't remember. And then the Instagram is Big Trav Sports, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to get that following up so you get more views and stuff, and then you start getting those sponsorships up in here.
And Manny, he's single as fuck. So if you're listening, he's down with the brown, baby.
I'm pretty sure all the people you have right now are all dudes.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure that.
No,
sure they love to go down with you, man.
Tim's wife listened to it.
Oh yeah, because
Tim's listened to that shit.
Tim might have listened to it through her. I know he didn't go individually and do it.
Tim's probably like, I'm gonna beat Travis's ass.
Well, you got 2 weeks.
I think there's one or two office girls. I think who is it? Joey's.
You're literally naming everybody that's taken.
Yeah.
Ariana.
Ariana, right? Joey's wife. I think she added me on Facebook. I think I don't know if she listened to it or not, but I think she did. And then there is Kaylee.
No, they just added you because they felt
Kaylee that just left. I think she might have listened to it too. Maybe, I don't know. They probably didn't give a fuck about it. Who knows? Hey man, take off the fucking hat, dude. Just take off that fucking Miami hat. Go ahead, throw you on a Detroit hat, man.
Nah, bro.
Throw on that Jared Goff lover.
Hey, I like Goff though. I like him.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I can't say I don't like him, but I don't know.
I was watching some highlights.
We have to see how he meshes with the offensive line.
I was gonna say
receivers. Running back doesn't matter because you just hand out the ball, so they just do their thing.
Well, you also got to have an offensive line to block for you, though, because the offensive line is what makes the whole.
That's the main thing. Yeah, Jared Goff is a pocket passer. That's all he does. He wants to have that pocket, and then he wants to throw short throws right there in front or to the sides. He doesn't do deep passes, so that's what I'm worried about as well.
Well, that's a lot of work for the offense, because not just for the offensive line, it's like they have to get to the second level as well, just so they can block for the running back, or even the tight ends, but he's got the short passes to him. So
yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna edit none of this video besides what I'm saying right now. and then that other one when I had to go piss. But
And then the part where you said, "I'm gonna edit this part out."
I'm gonna edit this part out. Yeah.
I'll probably leave all that shit in.
But he's not gonna edit it all.
No,
Not
I think
at
I'm
all.
just gonna make it real easy and act like this was like a live fucking thing, and just fucking just put the intro, put the outro, and then split a couple pieces in the middle and put my little middle section.
Hey, put it this way: the only section you need to cut out is just the part where you peed. Everything else, just leave in, bro.
Just keep it.
Yeah, there it goes.
It's still gotta be
Nah,
30
you know what?
minutes,
Just
right?
keep the part where you went to.
Dude, honestly, I don't even know how long this went. I think it went way longer than 30 minutes.
It's an hour and 14 minutes.
Really?
Right?
I can't
An
even
hour
see
and
that.
14 minutes. What? 14 seconds? 15 seconds? 16
No,
seconds,
I got an editing
17
thing. I can
seconds?
go ahead and
Manny,
edit it on.
Manny, dude, chill out.
Oh, you said that.
Yo, Damien, send me an invite.
All right, man. Y'all been listening to Big Trav, man. We're gonna go ahead and end this out, man. Y'all stay tuned to the next one. As we close out another episode of Sports Plus Life, many thanks to all my cherished listeners. And as always, check out my podcast every weekend for new and exciting episodes where we talk about all things sports and life. So stay tuned till then. I've been your host, Big Trav. See y'all next week.